Good morning, race fans, and thank you for joining us today at Transport Diecast Racing. I'm JT, and I'll be your host. Today's broadcast will be a double feature, so I'd like to welcome you all to Round 1, Groups 2 and 3 of our Miata tournament, Miatas at the Crest. 48 drivers have come from around the globe to test their skills and find out who is the best Miata builder and driver. All 48 drivers have been qualified, seeded, and divided into 6 groups. Last week, all 4 favorites in Group 1 advanced, so let's see if that happens again. Race rules: first to 2 wins advances. In the event of a third race, the car with the faster finish takes the inside lane. DNFs will only be restarted for races 1 and 2. This tournament and the prize for the winner is sponsored by Slanman Customs. The winner of this tournament will receive a $30 credit to the Slanman Customs store along with a pair of axle alignment jigs. A link to his Facebook store is provided in the video description. First up today is Group 2, that has the second seed and the second closest matchup of the tournament. The first driver in Group 2 is Uncle Elvis of Uncle Elvis Racing. He put down the second fastest time while doing a 360 across the finish line. He's going up against Eli Storm of We Race Diecast. Eli qualified at 47, and he's only 4 years old, so good luck to him. Next up is Ragdog of Ragaroo Racing. She qualified at 23. She's fast, but she has some control issues on the open track. Hopefully she's worked them out. She's up against Heather of Uncle Elvis Racing. Heather qualified at 26. This is the second closest matchup in the tournament, so this one's a toss-up. Then we have Boog of 4-6 Racing. He qualified at 11 with only a decent run, so he's faster than his 16.207 time would suggest. He's driving against Mr. 9 of the Miata Racers. Mr. 9 is our 38th qualifier, driving a mostly stock Miata. This will be a tough matchup for him. In our last matchup, we have Drab Ed of Apple Falls Racing. He qualified at 14, but had a messy run through the open track. But lucky for him, or maybe not, he's driving against MGD of Michael's Diecast Garage. MGD qualified at 35 and also had control issues on the open track. This could be a wild matchup. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to racing. First up, Uncle Elvis versus Eli Storm. Uncle Elvis takes the inside lane as the higher seed. This should be an easy win for him. Easy matchup, really, as he takes a massive lead. And this one's basically in the bag. Eli doesn't stand a chance. Wow, that was fast. And another 360 just for fun, as he takes his first win with the 15.762 time. Switch sides, Eli's on the inside lane this time. Hopefully he can get ahead before they hit the open track. Not a chance. And this should be another win for Elvis, as long as nothing bad happens. Wow, Eli's surprisingly close behind. And he makes a late push but falls way short. And Uncle Elvis takes his second win with the 16.938 time. So with 2 wins, Uncle Elvis advances to round 2. Next up, Ragdog versus Heather. Ragdog takes the inside lane as the higher seed. She's much faster than Heather off the line, but she's had control issues on every single one of her runs. And as expected, she's way ahead, but this race isn't over yet, guys. Oh, and there we go with some control issues. And Heather catches up and makes a pass. Ragdog is turned around, and this is over. Heather takes her first win with the 17.578 time. Now let's check the replay on that. Ragdog understeers and does a 180, giving Heather the chance to catch up, and Heather takes the opening as soon as she sees it. Ragdog opening up the inside lane by going wide. Terrible mistake. Switch sides, Heather takes the inside lane this time. If she can get ahead by the open track, then this race should be hers. But Ragdog keeps it tight. And she gets ahead. Some paint swapping there. Let's see if Ragdog can keep her car straight. But it's Heather with the control issues this time. Ragdog keeps her lead. Looks like we're gonna need a tiebreak. Whoa, what the? Heather with the comeback win. Oh my god. Wow. She hit boosties of some sort. Replay's not showing me much. looks like Rig Dog just slowed down enough that it made Heather look so fast. That was crazy. And Heather advances with 2 wins. 2 comeback wins. And next up, we have Boog versus Mr. 9. Boog starts on the inside as the higher seed. He's at least a full second faster than Mr. 9, so this should be an easy win for him. As he builds a good lead, Mr. 9 trying to keep it tight, but Boog's got a pretty clean run so far. This is a really good run, actually. Wow. He might beat his qualifying time. Wow, 15.831, and he does beat his qualifying time. Switch sides, Mr. 9 on the inside this time. He needs a win to stay alive. But if Boog repeats that run again, he's got no chance. And wow, Boog gets the lead. Pushes him to the side. Mr. 9's keeping it closer this time. But Boog just pulls away. And he takes his second win. Much slower this time, 16.436. Still fast. And with 2 wins, Boog will advance to round 2. Next up, Drab Ed versus MDG. Drab Ed starts on the inside lane as the higher seed. Both are fast off the line, but have control issues on the open track. And MDG takes the lead. Drab Ed keeps it tight, but MDG starts to pull away. And a bad landing reduces the distance as Drab Ed makes the pass from the outside. And he takes the first race with a 17.837 time. Let's take a look at the replay. Drab Ed not far behind, just waiting for a mistake. And he sees it and takes advantage. Looks like something happened to MDG's car as well. It started pulling to the right. Hopefully he's got it fixed for this race, as he takes the inside lane this time. And they're off, with Drab Ed not far behind. He tries to go for a pass. A lot of paint swapping there, but he doesn't make it. MDG way out in the lead. A little slip up there, but it looks like he's gonna take this one and tie it up. Oh, wow! MDG loses control and Drab Ed pushes him out of the way. I heard brakes though, so I think he tried to stop. After pulling to the right several times again, MDG lost all his speed, slipping to the inside lane, where Drab Ed just overtakes him from the outside. So with 2 wins, Drab Ed advances to round 2. And that's it for Group 2. We're gonna take a short break as we set up for Group 3. All of the custom track and display pieces that you see in our videos, such as the start gate, curbs, and car lifts, can be found in the Slandman Custom Store on Facebook. Check out the link provided in the video description. And we're back with Group 3, which I believe has the fastest low seeds in the tournament. It also has David Curran and Dom Woodley, so this might be the group of death. First up is David Curran of the League of Speed at the 3rd seed. He's known for building fast cars, and this Miata proves it. He's racing against Sawyer of Uncle Elvis Racing. Sawyer qualified at 46, and I believe he's only stock lubed. This should be a freebie for Curran. Next, we have Kara Marie of Transport Diecast Racing. Kara qualified at 22, but has a tough matchup as she's facing Bay City Daryl of Bay City Diecast Racing. Daryl qualified at 27 with a messy run, so he's much faster than his time. Then we have Dom Woodley of Dom's Tuner Shop. He qualified at 10, and if you've seen him on King of the Mountain, you know he's fast. He's driving against Sir RB of RB Racing. Sir RB qualified at 39 with a pretty clean run, so he's gonna need some luck in this matchup. In our last matchup, the Grey Wizard of Golden Owl. He qualified at 15, but from what I saw in his test laps, he's much faster than that. He's going against Dangerous Dawn of Vapor Racing. Dawn qualified at 34, but she also put down much faster times during testing. This will be an interesting matchup. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's race. First up is David Curran versus Sawyer. David takes the inside lane as the 3rd seed. He's in the fast lane, so this should be a freebie for him. Although he shouldn't lose either way, but he's way in the lead. And Sawyer's out of sight. Never coming back. And he throws in a 360 for good measure. What a show off. But he takes the first win with the 15.979 with 360. Wow. And here's the replay of the 360. That was beautiful. Now we switch sides. Sawyer takes the inside lane. He might want to hitch himself to David's car to stand a chance. And David's off to the lead. Builds that lead. And it's game over again. Barring anything happening. Yep, that's game over. Next race. Ooh, it looks like Sawyer rolled off the track right there. I hope he's okay. But David Curran takes his second win with a 16.066 time. And with 2 wins, he advances to round 2. Next up, Cara Marie versus Bay City Daryl. Cara Marie gets the inside lane as the higher seed. If I remember correctly, she has better control than Daryl, but Daryl's a rocket. And Daryl takes the lead. Turns really wide and loses a lot of speed, which brings Cara back into the picture. Better keep it straight. And he goes sideways, and Cara makes the pass. She sees the opening from the outside, and she makes the pass and takes her first victory with an 18.504 time. Let's check out the replay. And there we see Daryl losing control as he understeers and hits the wall. Cara's right on him. But this is where it happens. Daryl makes a second mistake, but this time it costs him, as Cara Marie takes 1 win. Switch sides. Daryl's on the inside this time. He needs this win to stay alive. As long as he keeps his car straight, this should be his race, as he takes the lead at the open track. But Cara starts pulling back in. Ooh, slides out again. But this time he blocks. And it looks like Daryl has this one in the bag. Another error at the same spot, but he takes the win as he finishes with a 19.818 time. Not fast enough to take the inside lane, but as we saw in the first race, that didn't matter. Now a look at the replay, just to see where he slips up right there. But this time he stays in front with a successful block, and he steals the win. Switch sides. Cara had the faster finish, so she takes the inside lane. Looks like she'll need another mistake from Daryl in order to win this, as Daryl takes the lead again. It's much tighter this time, as Cara's right on him, waiting for him to make a mistake. And he takes the jump clean. And here comes Cara trying to pass from the inside, but another block from Daryl, and he takes his second win and advances to round 2. Daryl finishes with an 18.677 time, but let's check out this block again. Cara almost sneaks by him, but luckily for Daryl, he kept that left fender right in front of her, and that kept him in front. And with those 2 wins, Bay City Daryl advances to round 2. Next up, Dom Woodley versus Sir RB. Dom takes the inside lane as the higher seed. Check out that beautiful hardtop, by the way, guys. As Dom takes off to an early lead, continues to build on that lead. Sir RB is barely in the picture, and an ugly jump brings Sir RB right back into the race, but Dom pulls off a block the same way Daryl just blocked Cara. And Dom sneaks through with that win with the 17.106 time. Let's check out the replay. He gets almost completely sideways, guys. I don't know how he straightened his car back out, but what a win. Wow. Switch sides. Sir RB is on the inside this time. Good luck to him, as Dom really took off on him. RB with a slight lead, but here comes Dom getting ahead. Pushes RB out of the way, and he starts to build on that lead. Smooth jump. Much cleaner run. Oh no, I take that back. Really messy finish, but he seals the deal with a 17.330 time. And that sends Sir RB packing. So with 2 wins, Dom Woodley advances to round 2. Next up, the Grey Wizard versus Dangerous Dawn. The Grey Wizard takes the inside lane as the higher seed, and as I mentioned earlier, he's faster than his qualifying time, but so is Dawn. And the Grey Wizard takes the lead. Dawn's not far behind as she stays within striking range. Wizard makes an ugly descent, but a good block! And a second block as Dawn tries to make 2 passes, both defended by the Wizard, as he wins with a 17.780 time. Now let's check the replay. A mistake by Wizard gives Dawn the opportunity. She tries to pass from the outside, but he blocks. And now she tries to go from the outside again. And Wizard puts his car in front of her right in time to secure the victory. Switch sides, Dawn takes the inside this time. She's going to need a win here to stay in the race. And it looks like she's going to stay ahead as they get to the open track. And she does. Wizard's right on her though. Dawn starts to put some distance between them. A lot of distance. Looks like this race is hers. And we have a tie. 1-1. Don't know what happened to Wizard, but Dawn has the faster time, so she takes the inside lane for race 3. Good luck to Wizard. Good luck to Dawn. Both of their wins have been from the inside lane, so this might be Dawn's to lose. As she stays ahead again as they enter the open track. Wizard's a lot closer this time as he waits to strike, but Dawn just keeps on putting distance between them. And another huge win for Dawn. Wow. I don't know if something happened to Wizard's car or what, but he shouldn't be that far behind as Dawn advances with 2 wins. And ladies and gentlemen, that's it for Group 3. I'd like to thank all of you for sticking around this long. Next week we'll be racing Group 4. We'll see you then. Please like and subscribe. Here's the tournament bracket.